Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Let's Talk with Dr. Annie. And in this video, I will be giving my take on the recent announcement by a Nigerian in diaspora content creator, Obodo Oyinbo TV, also known as Auntie B, who made a recent announcement on her platform that her marriage has ended. I'll give my analysis of what she said and also what people are saying on social media. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I drop a new video. So let's go in on today's topic. Auntie B of Obodo Oyinbo TV recently made an announcement on her platform that her marriage has ended. And many on social media are showing her love, but there are others who differ in their opinions. To them, they would have preferred that she stayed in her marriage. And here's my take on the whole situation. First, I must commend Obodo Oyinbo Auntie B for being courageous to walk away from a situation that no longer serves her. I must also commend her again for her courage in coming out to announce it. First of all, there is an assumption that adults should know what is good for them and what is not good for them. But that is not always the case. Even though some adults know that something is good for them, they don't know how to get it. And for some that know when something is not good for them, they still don't know how to walk away from it. Now, knowing that something is not good for you and not knowing how to walk away from it. This is something that we have seen a lot of women do in their marriage. They will see that the relationship or marriage is no longer good for them, and yet they stay. Some do not have the courage to walk away for one reason or the other, mostly because of lack of resources or fear of retribution. And in this case, it seems like Obodo Oyinbo Auntie B is financially okay and doesn't have fear of retribution by her ex. She seems free and comfortable to make a decision that will give her peace. So why then are people judging her? Would you rather prefer to see a woman stay in a marriage and be unhappy? For me, I think it's best for people to walk away from a situation that no longer serves them without having any drama. It's better to walk away without burning bridges and remain cordial than to stay in that relationship and become bitter and resentful and end up as enemies. Some will even come out to insult their ex out of bitterness. So Obodo Oyinbo TV did what any person with high emotional intelligence would do, and that is walk away without burning bridges. Divorce is tough and it's not easy on any party in the marriage. And to be in the public eye and go through a divorce must really be difficult. So I assume that it wasn't easy for a public figure like Obodo Oyinbo Auntie B to come out and make this announcement. But then I think it was necessary and important that she made that announcement, because people would have made wrong assumptions as to why her marriage ended. So we all know how social media is, and for someone like her that has a good number of following, if people found out that her marriage ended and it didn't come from her, some people will begin to make assumptions as to why the marriage ended. So it made perfect sense that she came out to make that announcement. And then here are some people like judging her for coming out to say it. How would you rather like to hear about it? My take is that we should give people some grace when they speak up, particularly women who have made a decision to walk away from a relationship. Whatever the case may be, we ought to listen and not project on others. Because we don't know what happens in people's marriages. Every marriage is unique. I even heard some people on social media say if they were in her shoes, they would have stayed in the marriage. Okay, fine. That is them. I don't believe people should project on others. If that is the decision you would have made if you were in her shoes, that's fine for you. But she decided to take the route that she took because she knows what is good for her. And I would say that it is really something to admire to know that a woman has strength and to be able to walk away if she believes that a situation where she finds herself in no longer serves her. Some women will stay. And sometimes it might end up in disaster because they become bitter, they become resentful. Why do you have to let it go there? Why do you have to let it become dramatic when you could have ended things amicably and remain cordial and part as friends instead of enemies? So I would commend Obodo Oyinbo and TB for taking a decision that she thinks is good for her and for being courageous to announce it on her platform. Not everybody could do that. But for her to be able to do that, that takes a courageous person, an enormous amount of strength to do that. So let's try to be open-minded, and let's also try to listen to people when they speak up. So that is my take on this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I drop a new video. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.